So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll give this to Moss running right, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw, and that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. So well done there, and these punters, they get more. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. They'll start on the ground with Moss. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Moss on the give up the middle. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The Giants at 500, 7-7 on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding,
Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On play action, they'll throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing, timing, timing. You got to be able to lose your man with the football.
And the timing off. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start the drive with Washington. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. 2nd and 6. And he rifles one incomplete.
Like certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Steelers are going to take possession. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stout troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers force the turn. 27. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. A give running right, Moss. And some room to work. Touchdown, Giants. great. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Rolling to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he will have a Giants first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. First down, they stay with Moss on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 95 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail this time. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Moss. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
His throw caught right around the 6. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Moss is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get something.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The sack goes to Chris Barnes. Badgley able to punch this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. It's a first down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They'll go again here with Moss. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the give, this is Moss. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Back to throw, Brady. And his throw is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
That's to Freiermuth.
Holding. Offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down in the end zone. And that disastrous play, partner, is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is, because they gave up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
The New York set to take the field. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice. That second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect